This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 11856. That's 11856 Porter Valley Drive, Porter Ranch, California 91326. Today is April 26, 2021. We're performing a video sewer inspection through a 4-inch ABS cleanout located to the right of the walkway as you approach the front door in the planter area. And we went ahead and zeroed out our camera monitor. And this is the walkway here as you approach the front door. This is the front of the house. And it comes along the walkway, goes in towards the front door area here. And this is our planter area, and this is our 4-inch ABS clean out here. So again, we went ahead and zeroed out our camera monitor here. So we're going to drop down and begin our video sewer inspection. We're dropping down. And it does appear that we immediately transition into vitreous clay. And a little difficult to tell, but it does appear that we do have a crack there in the vitreous clay from about the 3 o'clock area going down to about the 5 o'clock area. And again, very difficult to tell, just unable to see it as we pass by. We'll make a little bit of a turn. And it does appear to be a little bit of an offset in that joint there. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. A little bit of a gap in that joint there. A little bit of the neoprene band exposed in that joint there from about the 7 o'clock area up to about the 12 o'clock area. Again, we just go ahead and continue to push out. And again, a little bit of an offset in this joint here from about the 6 o'clock up to about the 9 o'clock area. Again, everything seems to be still flowing through. And we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And it does appear that we do have a root intrusion in this area. So what we'll do is we'll locate this area on our way back. And now we'll just go ahead and continue to push out. And as you can see the roots are bedding down on the side of the pipe there. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And a little bit of a gap in that joint as well, from about the 3 o'clock around to the 9 o'clock. And the neoprene band is exposed in that joint. And this area here, it does appear that we do have another offset in this joint here, a fairly large offset in this joint here from about the 9 o'clock all the way around to about the 5 o'clock area. Again, fairly large offset with the gap. So we continue to push out, and that joint appears to be in fair condition. A little bit of an offset in that joint there from about the 3 o'clock all the way around to about the 8 o'clock area. And again, another offset in that joint there. And that's from about the 12 o'clock going down to about the 6 o'clock. Making a little bit of a turn. And again, another offset in that joint there. Again, very difficult to see. Make a little bit of a turn. And continue to push out. It appears we've got a little bit of debris buildup on our camera lens, so we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and flushed the toilet a couple times just to get our camera lens nice and clear. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. That joint appears to be in fair condition. We'll make a little bit of turn. We drop into our city sewer tie-in. So again, we're gonna just pause here for a moment. We're gonna locate this area. So we'll pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and we are out in the middle of the street. We are parallel with our manhole cover. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back from here and again take a good look at the vitreous clay as we pull back. Those joints all appear to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint's 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 in fair condition. Make a little bit of a turn. A little bit of an offset in that joint there. You can see, and again, a little bit of an offset in that joint as well from about the 12 to the 6 o'clock area. And that, as you can see there at our 12 o'clock area, that is our test tee, and that is right along our sidewalk area, driveway area there. As you can see the manhole cover there at the top, right at the 12 o'clock. So we continue to pull back, pulling back towards our clean out. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. Make a little bit of a turn. And we do have a fairly large gap in that joint there. Everything still seems to be freely passing downward, but we do have a fairly large gap from about the 10 o'clock area all the way around to about the 5 o'clock area. It does appear that it had shifted quite a bit in that area. So we'll just pause here for a moment and we'll locate this area. Okay, again, we went ahead and located this area, and again, this is on the left-hand side of the walkway at 2 foot 5 inches deep, and we did mark this area with an orange flag. This is on the left-hand side of the walkway as you approach the front door, and this is a planter area in between the driveway and the walkway. And you can see there we do have some root intrusions coming in from that area there. So we're just going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, as I mentioned, we did go over the line with the potential buyer of the home. We did address this area here as far as this offset and this area here. And as we pull back, we did address the area for the root intrusion in this area here. And we did mark this area here on the sidewalk on the left-hand side as you approach the house, just at the edge of the planter at 2 foot 5 inches deep. And again, that area there would possibly need to be hydrojetted and could be maintained with the chemical called Rudex. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And a little bit of offset in that joint there. Nothing major. And that, again, a little bit of a gap and offset in that joint there as well, but it is at the top. Everything still seems to be flowing freely. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. Pull back, we make a little bit of a turn, and we're going to pull up and out of our clean out, and that will conclude our video sewer inspection.